I made my first post on X Twitter exactly 1 year ago. And the crazy thing is that nobody remembers it, not even me. And I was able to monetize that brand early with only 300 followers and help other people. But this video is not a video where I will talk about a motivational stuff that you just need to just post. This video is specifically for creators who are starting out and are uncomfortable with cameras. They are perfectionists, they are overthinking about their next step, and they want to live out of creating content online and start monetizing early their brand just like I did. And I will use my experience on dropshipping, on creating content on my gaming channel that allowed me to monetize to tell my experience of how I'm dealing with this journey. And the first thing that I want to start is expectations of creating content, like the promises of making money early in this journey, like monetizing, growing your channel fast is possible, but it will really depend on if you have a monetizable skill or not, and if you have a strong background or not. Because I've seen a lot of promises of people who will say to you like, yeah, I can help you monetize your channel in 3 to 6 months of YouTube. Yeah, that's possible, that's completely possible. But if you don't have a strong background on you, and if you don't have like an impossible background to refuse, your journey will take a lot of time, and also will depend on what do you want. And when a lot of people start creating content online, most of the people, including me, when I started the journey, I didn't know what I wanted. I was just recording videos, and this should be your process of finding out what do you want out of this journey without any pressure, because you are investing money, and this will impact on the time that will get your results. So the quick promises of getting X amount of results in a X amount of time, it really depends on what do you want, and it will depend on your background. And because you might get into this journey because you want a lot of things. You want to document your journey, you want to make money, you want to be able to work in the way you enjoy, because all of these things have a role while you are doing YouTube, while you are creating this journey. And I would recommend you to think about first what you want, and first think about your background, because you can make it fast, you can make it slow. I've helped it a cousin who make it fast and slow, and I've helped other creators who made it very fast, but then they got lost because they didn't know what they wanted. And I would recommend you first to think about what do you really want out of this journey before anything else, because this will impact on the way that will get results. It will impact on if you will get results fast or if you get results slow. First thing first, think about what you want, and remember that quick promises are only viable if you have these two figured out, and these two figured out usually takes time. And the second thing is what to expect out of this, what to expect out of the reality. If you are starting out, if you want to monetize your personal brand, if you do want to make money, what to expect by creating content online by starting out. If you have, let's say, zero background, what to expect isn't quick numbers, isn't going viral, isn't not enough that. And actually there's ways you can monetize your brand without having a big audience, without having all of the stuff that people say you need. You don't actually need to have all of that. And my brand, my personal brand, actually I monetize with 300 followers on X Twitter, and I'm using my YouTube channel with only 80 subscribers to get people into my community. So if you expect yourself to only make money if you have a really huge audience, you will be wasting time. So you need to know what do you want out of this game, and how do you want to get people out. If you do want to make money and monetize, you gotta think in ways of how to monetize early. Example of things that I'm doing: I'm getting people into my community, I'm getting people into my newsletter, I'm getting people to places where I can talk to them, understand their problems and solve their problems. And if you want to make it fast here in this journey, make money fast, that's one thing that I believe you want to do. But if you also want to enjoy, you gotta expect this to be a slow process in a long-term game. And once you do it as a slow process, as you get slowly people into your community, into your products, into your way of solving problems, and also you create content over time, focus on consistency, the better you will be. Because about creating videos, bro, it's all about time. You see, it's like going to the gym. Like the first video you will record will suck, then the second will suck, and then over time it will improve. But the thing that I would say that makes a lot of difference is focus on a pace you can maintain, because I've seen people trying to post 2 to 3 times a week. But if you've seen that you cannot maintain this pace a week, don't do it. Don't force yourself to record 2 to 3 videos if you can't maintain the same pace a week. And that's what I'm doing. I only record 1 video a week because I'm consistent with that. And you should play this game as a consistent game, because it doesn't matter if you make it fast. It doesn't matter if you post a lot of videos. There is no guarantee that you will blow up. There is no guarantee that the more you post, the more you'll get results. To me, the more you're consistent, the longer you stay in the game, the more you'll get the results you want. That's how these games works by my side, by my perspective, by the things that I was able to see. And you should really expect this game, if you truly want to play long term, to be a slow game, and you should focus on monetization from very early on, so that you cannot focus on money, on views, on trying to squeeze out from your subscribers, and focus on improving your skills as much as you can, on solving problems, and focus on consistency. The long-term game, this is what will make you stand out in the end, because my channel is growing right now. People are getting in my community, and I barely feel the process, the effort, because I'm just doing everything in my own pace, and it's working. And as long as it works, I'm gonna keep going, because it's consistency. And the third thing that I want to talk is your worst videos and your worst posts might be the ones that works. And on X Twitter and here on YouTube, for example, of my first vlog, I've had posters that I was really afraid if they will work or not. And whenever I had that though, whenever I had that feeling of this post will fail, this post will flop, I posted it. I didn't care. The more I had that feeling of this might fail, this might flop, I posted it. And somehow this post turned out to be the best post that I ever had. And this is a reminder for you that if you are in a situation where you feel like, I want to post more videos, but I feel like this video might flop. It doesn't matter, bro, because it's all about experimentation. And if you don't experiment videos, you won't know what works and what doesn't work. And I would recommend you to test as much as you can the videos that you think will flop, the videos that you think that won't work, the videos that I think that the video is not the best one. I would recommend you to post these videos, because the vlog video, I've had that much up like, man, this video might not do so well and things like that. But then I posted the video, and the video ended up turning really well into my channel, brought people into my YouTube, into my school community, and it worked well. The vlog that I was so afraid to post because I was so afraid to flop worked so well that I have decided to make more vlogs in my channel. And yeah, that's what it's about. And the fourth thing that I saw myself in the past struggling with, and I see people today struggling, is trying to be a perfectionist. They want to start their channel, they want their channel to be in a certain perfect way, but forget about your channel being perfect. Just post that video, just make it happen, bro. Like, nobody cares at the end of the day. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares if your video has the best audio. Nobody cares if your video has the best ever quality. As long as your video can fulfill its promise, either it is entertain a person or either it is solving a problem, your video will be watched. I'm not saying that your video needs to be horrible. Yeah, you need to improve the quality. You need to improve a lot of things, but don't stress about being the perfect video that you can make, because people don't really care. As long as you solve their problems, either if they want entertainment or solving the problem they don't want, a specific problem, you will be doing good. So stop stressing about these problems and just start posting. And that's what I started to focus more. Today I am growing more than I can even imagine, and my channel is doing like so well that I'm even happy that I am in this journey, man. I'm so happy. And I'm going to state this video from here, and I wanted to invite you to my skill community that is for starting creators who want to monetize their personal brand, and they are working or studying and they are busy almost the whole day. And if you qualify as this person who is working 9 to 5 or in college and is very busy but wants to start a personal brand, I invite you to join into my community, where I will help you develop a roadmap to your first client. So see you there.